Okay, okay, don't remind me.
No, I'm not quoting. But no, really, this gentleman's name is known by his nickname, which is Connie.
Yeah.
And he was named after a Catholic priest when he was born, and he was born right here in Tucson, incidentally. Yeah.
A real native.
And his whole family was in the railroad. His father was an engineer, and he wanted to become an engineer, and he did. But I just want to let you know he's standing in front of the engine that he has run. You don't drive engines, you run them.
Run engines.
He's run this for a number of years, but this one is older than he is. This engine was born and constructed in 1900, and of course he was...
It's a steam engine.
That's right,
yes.
It's strictly. But enough of that. Let's let him tell his story, and let's meet number 1673, the engine number.
Good.
Here is Mr. Connie Weinzapfel.
Great, this will be good.
Let's talk. I'm Connie Weinzapfel, and I'm a retired engineer. Lived in Tucson. I worked for the railroad for 50 years, and was born in Tucson, Arizona, 81 years ago. And I know a whole lot about the railroad, and I'd like to give you a little bit of some of the things that happened to me on the railroad. After I got out of school, I decided that I wanted to be a railroad engineer, and I hired out in 1936 and as a fireman, and then in 1943 I was promoted to an engineer, and so I worked on this engine for many years and many other engines, and I worked all over the railroad, and so that I know a great deal about the engine that we're looking at. This is a steam engine, and they've, by its name, it runs on steam, and the engineer has these drivers here, and it's connected to wheels, and the faster he gives the steam, the faster it goes, and the less steam, it goes slower. Presented to the people of Tucson, March the 20th, 1955, by the Southern Pacific Company, commemorating the 75th anniversary of the arrival of the first train in the old suburb of Tucson. This is the city of Tucson, Arizona, office of the mayor. This was a certificate given to me for outstanding work that I did for Tucson. This is the certificate that Southern Pacific gave me for being for 50 years of service with accident-free. I didn't have any accidents in 50 years. So this is the certificate they gave me. Even though I wasn't charged with any accidents on the railroad, I was involved in 6 crossing accident instances, of which the people lost, and I won. And I don't like it that way. So remember to please stop, look and listen at any railroad crossing. This engine, you'll see a white thing. That's the whistle. The right way to the stand there. That's the whistle that blows all the time. And then the next round thing to that going is steam pipe for steam, where releases steam is pressure. If it gets too low or too much while it blows, the pressure gauge is off. Then the next thing you see is the bell. And the last thing you see is the sand. It's very, very vital that you have sand on these. This is the cow catcher that is on the train to keep any cattle off. Like there's a lot of cattle get on from open range, but it'll keep anything off, and it does. But that's what it's here for, protection. I hope you enjoyed me telling you about the 2 old cartridge. The 1673 and myself, is Connie Weinzapfel, and I have a phone that I'd like to give you, the 623-1351, in case you want to give me a call or talk to you more. And then the phone number again is 623-1351.
Boy, that is something, huh?
Isn't it?
81 years old,
And
railroad
they-
50 years.
They were both retired.
Oh, yes, they
We
were.
all outlive our usefulness at some point in time.
But briefly, there is a little more happening. What's actually happening now, they're going to restore that engine to working condition.
Oh, that's
Not
great.
just for
That'll be
appearance the
great.
way it looks today. And they're going to run it down to Nogales on
Great.
trips. And it's going to be right here in Tucson, downtown, where the old station was, right
That's
off the
good.
highway. Now our next guest and our final guest